Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Alberto has it. And quickly there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. At the plate, Hanser Alberto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He checks in here as a .323 batter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what?
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Bradley. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll take a look at ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Santander, base runner at first with 1 out. Bouncer to the left side. Bogaerts has it. The second for 1 on to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up, and Baltimore is off to a 1-0 lead. second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Iglesias is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is fifth. The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. Mancini moving back into the flag court and gone. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run, and with it the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Bueno.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball.
Gracias.
This guy, power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The windup and the 0-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 0-2 once more. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Santander looks up. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, and the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So here now is Jackie Bradley.
The center fielder.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes Mancini. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2. Chris Davis at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Rodriguez has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 down. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in, Kevin Pillar, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. 1 gone here in the Boston third. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High pop-up. Davis has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And it's fouled away.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Pulled toward right center field. Mancini will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the shortstop Jose Iglesias. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is Benintendi. And this one is gone. A home run.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. No balls and a strike to count. He went down swinging to start the home first. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. Devers in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now the pitch.
At the ball.
Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Benintendi. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Santander digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. The pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the... All set for the start of the 4th. And next, the dangerous power threat, Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Out in front of it, strike 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left, and the Red Sox have drawn back to even at 3-3. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Alberto fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Michael Chavis, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as they take the lead 4-3. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
The center fielder.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Alberto gloves it, and the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to an end. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Pilar is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Austin Hayes is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Bradley. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down a run. It's 4-3. So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Santander's got it, and there's 1 away.
The batter.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pilar. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hard hit at third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Skied into straightaway right. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Rafael Devers the next to bat. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner toward short, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Home. Ready now for Baltimore, Rio Ruiz, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 11.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's down.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Pedro Severino. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Here's a little chopper up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Chavis has it, and the Michael Rooker takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 62, Michael Rooker.
Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts, and it's now 6-3. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as it is now 7-3. Mitch Moreland will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Michael Chavis will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
That's good.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he hits one on a line to left field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin mentally.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Lifted the other way out to left center. Santander waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. The tag, and he's out. So here's Trey Mancini. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Anthony Santander. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Vasquez gathers and makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Renato Nunez is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and it's not going. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Sean Armstrong comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Armstrong stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hayes is there, 2 gone. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. Mancini moving back, and what a play. A beautiful jumping catch to put an end to the inning. Another look at a fine play in right field to get up and pull this one down. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in.
Sam.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-2 home. Back up the middle. Glove by Bogaerts. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Into the box now, Austin Hayes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Rio Ruiz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Michael Chavis will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
The third baseman.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 13-3. Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Pedro Severino. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles.
Standing in, Hanser Alberto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox on top, 13-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Santander on the run. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
next for the Red Sox?
Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Takes just striding in, Trey Mancini starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Change up low, 2-0. Two balls and a strike. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Santander. He'll look to bounce back.
Dylan Light.
Striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 0-2 once more. Pitch is popped up, and the first baseman can't get there. Here's another 0-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
A little low. It's 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen and getting the win.
13-3 the final score. The Bo Sox took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Eduardo Rodriguez takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. So striding in, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, the second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
LeMahieu.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Ozuna, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Well, a lot of managers like their leadoff man to take a few pitches to start the game off, give the other guys in the lineup a chance to see what the pitcher has to offer. But if he got that instruction, he ignored it.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He'll get it into second. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out.
That is third. The shortstop.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Camargo's got it. And that's the second out.
That is fourth. The catcher, Gary.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Mike Tauchman.
Standing in now, Mike Tauchman, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Acuna's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Freddie.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first two guys.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
Batting eight, the right fielder.
Stepping up now, Clint Frazier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting nine, the pitcher.
So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Liner towards second. So this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Travis d'Arnaud is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
Skied into straightaway right. Frazier is there. 2 down.
Batting fifth.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Cole into the windup. Here's the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. Camargo brings it in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So 1 gone in the inning now. That'll bring in Brett Gardner. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. Acuna is right there as he takes it for the second out. In now, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Left center, base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte on the run. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit out towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit, and that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and it's grounded just foul down the line. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. And the next in is Johan Camargo. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And that's the first out. The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Josh Tomlin. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down in order go the Braves. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. His history with Josh Tomlin, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
Well, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Ozuna is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ready for another shot now, Luke Voit. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as this lead got even wider.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
In now, Mike Tauchman pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase, He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Ready now, Gio Urshela. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tauchman is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Grant Dayton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now batting, Garrett Cole. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Dayton take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Now that's second base.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Inciarte on the run. He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center as the blowout continues.
This is the matchup you'd like as a pitcher, right? Lefty on left, but sometimes you don't win all of the battles. Gave this guy a pitch to hit, and he made him pay for it.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
At the plate, Torres. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is
please like and comment.
Night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was an advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right now.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Ranging back is Inciarte, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today.
Let's go.
The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Marcell Ozuna.
First offering on its way. Marcell Ozuna is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swings through it for strike number 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's down.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he fouls this one off. Cole into the windup. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. The next 3-2. To first. He's got it. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 13-0. Stepping in, Luke Voigt, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And right into the shift. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now
at the plate, Mike Tauchman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center as this lead got even wider. At the plate now, Gio Urshela. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Back goes Ozuna. Gone. Back-to-back homers.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
So now to the plate, Clint Frazier. Down the third baseline. Camargo picks it up cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Cole, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Right.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Cole on second, LeMahieu at first, 2 out in the inning. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Inciarte, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely...
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The first baseman.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Roll, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Roll. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful.
Oh, and that's knocked down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
In now, Gio Urshela. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But they strike here for 6 runs, 4 home runs in that half inning alone. Bottom part of the order. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Johan Camargo.
The third baseman.
And the pitch.
Johan Camargo.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Braves. And as you can see, they are way behind. Darren O'Day enters now in a mop-up role, as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First offering on its way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Garrett Cole. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's set, and the pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So the settling in now, Ronald Acuna. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. 0-1 the count. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
The first baseman, number 5.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here it comes, 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Braves strand 1, and they remain well behind. Brett Gardner will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Acuna on the move. He's there and records the first out. Gleyber Torres will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left, his 4th in the ball game, as this lead got even wider.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. And instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So now to the plate, Ender Inciarte. And he fouls this one off. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
So striding forward now, Johan Camargo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled off. 1 strike now from Cole. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. So add 1 more name to the record. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Mike Tauchman.
The left fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding in once again, Gio Urshela. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Now in the box, Clint Frazier, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First offering on its way. To third, Camargo's got it. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the Braves down to their final out now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Drilled down the line. Final strike for the Braves. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the left fielder. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
To the plate now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just has to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
20-0 the final this afternoon. So the Bronx Bombers.
Thanks for watching.
Incredible 20 runs in the ball game. Garrett Cole earns the victory on the mound. Mike Soroka was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss.
Gracias por
Does
apoyarme.
it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.